another one of my videos. Like, subscribe, share, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Today, I will be sharing the Enlightenment Sutra discourse and quotes Bruce Lee and Buddha and stuff, along with the sutra. So I do these videos because I believe my main purpose in life is to help others. So I hope you guys find this video useful. So first, let's begin. Be mindful, find peace in the here and now, nirvana. Listen to the sound of the bell. Don't let anyone control your happiness. What's done is finished. If you become angry with me, and I won't get insulted, so there's no point because that anger will fall back on you. You would then be the only one who becomes unhappy, not me. So don't hurt yourself. And next is by Bruce Lee. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in this world to live up to mine. Peace begins when expectations end. Experience, don't react. I'll be more virtuous in practicing on this path, and I hope you guys experience enjoying this journey with me. So let's begin being in a deep meditative state, gamma rays and more frequencies, raising them by smiling and releasing chemical changes. So I'm now going to share the Enlightenment Sutra. I will mindfully read it off, and hopefully you guys will understand the true nature of the teaching. I who follow the teachings of Buddha should concentrate earnestly, morning and night, with resolve in my heart, on these teachings the Buddha has given to free us from suffering's grasp. This is the first of the things to remember. Throughout all the world there is nothing that's permanent. Even the earth has the nature of transience. Bodies are centers of sorrow and emptiness. All of my parts are devoid of self, are dependent on causes and therefore impermanent, changing, decaying, and out of control. Expectations of permanence cause disappointment. Forming attachments that lead to wrongdoing, observe the world in this light. May I daily progress towards freedom from birth and from death, which is a discriminating label of a word, but it's just a word so others can understand it. I like the word transforming. This is the second thing I should remember. Excessive desire only brings me to suffering. Birth and death, sorrow, weariness, all are from greedy attachment to things of this world. But controlling desire cuts the root of unhappiness, leaving the body and mind to relax. The Sita, and rising in better energy of your Kundalini. This is a third of the things to remember. Insatiable cravings for things of this world only cause me to pile up more useless possessions. Increasing my motives for sin and wrongdoing, a seeker of freedom should let go of craving and, seeking its uselessness, grow in contentment, rejecting life's baubles and seeking the way. I'll concern myself only with gaining release. This is the fourth of things to remember. My laziness leads to my own degradation. I always should work just as hard as I can, because only by this can I resolve and solve all my problems, and so be released from the things that bedevil me, finally escaping to infinite light. This is the fifth of things to remember. The roots of unhappiness spring from my ignorance. I who would follow the Buddha remember to listen and read to develop my knowledge, so as to aid others' sufferings, hope to bring sentient beings nirvana release, and awaken them all to the enlightenment bliss. This is the sixth of the teachings to remember. While feeling is often occasioned by poverty, leading to discord and further unhappiness. Following Buddha's example, I always should treat every being with love and respect. Having malice towards none, I should dwell in contentment and aid and encourage all beings to peace and share cause merit, which also affects their happiness, yours, and karma. This is the seventh thing I should remember. The passions would lead me to the sin and to sorrow. But students of Dharma, which is Buddhist teachings, won't drag themselves down by relying on pleasure to bring themselves happiness. Better to think of the monks in their robes who are happy and free from the causes of misery. Seeing the benefits brought by the teachings, I firmly resolve to attain enlightenment, being a better example to others in hopes that they also will gain this release of suffering in nirvana. This is the eighth of things to remember. The flames of existence are hard to escape from. They bring us pain and to sorrow unlimited. Thus I resolve to awake from my slumber and, feeling concern for all sentient beings, arouse in myself an intense dedication, which lets me withstand all my pain with forbearance, avoiding talking out on any of my neighbors, right speech, and intention, which is a part of the Eightfold Noble Path, but helping them too to attain perfect peace in the here and now. There is no way to happiness because happiness is the way. These are the precepts that lead to enlightenment. This is the path that was trod by the Buddha. The great bodhisattvas helping others and wanting to stay back in the Mahayana, I think it is, tradition, are reincarnated to help others attain enlightenment. And different traditions have different beliefs. I personally like Theravada tradition of Buddhism. By the Buddha. The great bodhisattvas and Buddha disciples, the truths they remembered which brought them release, developing compassion and wisdom together, their Sangha, which is community, to help me escape to the opposite shore waypoint. Freed from suffering, I can return to the realm of samsara in comfort and joy, bringing freedom and peace to all sentient beings. The statements and tools that will help me remember in order to follow the teachings. I'll always remember